Folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Noles will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to the air on the first play. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Gets into space at the 50. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
How about that? That's a way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Breaks in open space. Fighting him off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Solid drive here to start the game. Now a third down opportunity in the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Canes. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, it is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To the air, it's Turner. The pocket breaking down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on college game day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
With the catch, it's Jacobs. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across the 40.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Back to pass. It's Turner. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical 1st down to keep this drive rolling.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Knowles, as they put 6 more on the board.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks over the middle, but that's complete. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down and what'll be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking downfield, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Brown. He's got the 1st and still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Turner. Makes the catch. It's Sawchuk. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
And the game just good enough for a first down. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a short completion of the tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. To throw, it's Turner. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finally throws it deep down the left side.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Dropping back. It's Turner. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The sure hands. It's Pittman. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Turner. On the move now. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Grab behind the line. It's McCoy. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Returner decides to fair catch this. State offense heads back onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. The defense has got it. The ball is loose. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Miami. The defense produces 6 points. Potential momentum shift, and they scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point puts them in front by 1. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Sawchuk. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. A completion makes it 2nd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Scanning the field, it's Turner. He's going for a big play downfield. Big gain, catch made at the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Noles have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks like he's going to run it.
Heck of a job by this defense, sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this 1st down now on 4th down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He got it. The field goal's good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the read, He'll toss it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Good job here not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Good throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
He knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He shreds the tackle. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his...
Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Chris, do you remember? This guy actually had a fumble early in the game. It's happened so long ago, I've forgotten about it. And speaking of forgetting about it, this guy has forgotten about it because what an impressive day he's had considering it started off so poorly.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to throw. It's Turner. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Seminoles line it up with 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he...
Touchdown, Florida State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the 2nd half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense retakes the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute. Down 3. What can they come up with? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Well, the sack on 1st down and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. We're late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
That's caught. It's Brown. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They take the lead in the final minute.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Turner. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. 1st and goal. And the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Knowles. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team...